Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we're out here to test some new targets. Not only are we going to test these, we're going to shoot these on the range. I'm going to put these out. I'm getting ready to do a major overhaul on the range. I've had a lot of wind, a lot of weather. We've got a lot of trees down, but I want to test these first. Now, these are brand new targets from Midwest Precision Shooting. Maybe not so brand new anymore. They were brand new when me and Justin started talking about them. And if you are familiar with NRL 22, then you know Justin and Ruth. They are really, really great people, and I'm really excited that they've got into this market because from what I've seen putting these together, they are making some really good targets. Now, the target we're going to talk most about is this double KYL. Now, you will see there is a plate in front of these targets, and what it's intended for is to eliminate the possibility that someone could hit basically the hanger. So maybe they have the 1/4 inch target, and they could potentially, with questionable morals, shoot the top of the hanger and get a much bigger target. Now, this prevents that because you can't. It will hit the plate. Now, when I first saw this, I talked to Justin and I told him, not only do I think that's a great idea for competitors, for match directors, but more importantly for guys like me or you who are doing a lot of shooting at home, it's a great target for a KYL that you're going to put out at extended distances because you have this plate. You can paint this up, and when you go out with your different ammos, your different rifles, and you don't have them all perfectly doped in, you've got an awesome plate here to shoot out at distance, whether it's 100, 80, 50 yards, and see your point of aim, point of impact. Now, of course, there are several other options. We have modular stands here. All these are modular. These sections here, if you need this taller, you can just bolt them together, and then you have a taller section. You can run doubles here. You can see I have a single down here. You can even assemble this the wrong way. Now, this is not the right way to assemble it, but I did it wrong because I want to shoot this. I want to see how it holds up. This should be centered like this one. I think this is even going to hold up just fine like this because I think this is a cool option. All right, so like I said, it's windy, and yeah, trying to block as much of the wind noise as I can for you guys. Hopefully being on this side of the rifle will do that. But yeah, we're going to take this ammo, and this isn't lot tested. And actually the wind's going to help us here because there's a great part of having this double KYL with those plates is right now the wind's kind of up and then it's down. I'm just going to zoom in, and if this video gets a little broken up, meaning that it's not all one continuous cut, I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I am making sure that this camera footage you're seeing is good, like really good, because I want it to represent everything well. Because we're not running a downrange camera. We're going to aim at the tip of that run. Okay, so just left of it. See if that stays true. Okay, we were a little low there. That one dived. Okay, back up. Okay, so we're kind of have a horseshoe going on. Let's see if we can shoot a little better group, getting the seasoned in. Okay, we are definitely left though. That's the wind pushing us a little right to left. Okay, I see him a little better now. There we go. So the wind died off there a little bit. So we're just gonna have to play the wind. It's gonna be a right to left. We're gonna make a run at it here. As you can see across that string there, we're kind of in a little bit of a lull. It's going to pick up a lot more than this. And so yeah, this is going to be very challenging because, and I'll zoom it out, there's wind flags. I'm still using these redneck wind flags, and so far I haven't had to touch a single one, which has been really good because out here, you know, on the range, it's a muddy mess. So I'm able to just put them out there, and so far they've been great. I've had them up for at least a month at this point. Let me zoom out a little bit. And so you can see I've got those wind flags there, and across the range, hopefully this doesn't blow out. Let's see, I've got one there at 50. You can see a little right to left there. And as you can see there, those are kind of laying over. So lots of little different things going on here. But anyway, enough excuses. Let me get my little bag rider adjusted where I want it. Let's see. Is that going to be too much? No, we're good. All right, let's just see. Right now it's laid down. I'm just going to be center. Okay, that was a hair off left. We're going to favor right. Okay. Still favoring right hair. All right. Ooh, that was off left, so we need to go to, yeah, see, it's picked up quite a bit. Oh, too much wind. Okay, 2/10, and we barely nicked it a little low. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see that in the scope camera. And to be fair, what you're seeing is not nearly as good as what I'm seeing. Let's see. Oh, just off left. Barely nicked it, off left. All right, we're gonna go back up. We have missed a couple there, so we're gonna double check. I'm gonna go right in between those two impacts. Okay, so we're a little low, if anything. We need to come up 10. That's probably what's been most of our problem. See if we can get a solid hit. Oh, off right now. All right, we're switching ammo. This ammo yesterday shot pretty good, but kind of a funny story. A bunch of us have a bunch of this specific lot, and it just is awesome 1 minute and terrible the next. Yesterday, it was shooting awesome, and I actually filmed this whole video yesterday when I put these targets out, but the scope camera footage looked terrible. I had a different SD card in it, and I don't know if the write speed wasn't there, but it looked very choppy, and I wasn't going to put you guys through that. You can just come out, pick a spot. Sorry, Justin, I'm going to pick that vertical water line and say, bam, my wind. Right now, the wind is 100% on, because that's exactly where I was aiming. Oh, this stuff is just hammering right now. And honestly, this gun was hammering that ammo. It put like a 10-shot group down there that was just pretty much amazing. And it sucks that you guys aren't going to get to see that, but nobody was going to watch that long enough because said the video quality was terrible. So I'm going to take a 10th off here. Like I said, we're running different ammo. Let's see. I said this kind of is what is great about this. We can just kind of pick a spot. Let's go up a little bit into the bag, and we're going to just shoot at this kind of water line. Okay. Okay. So we're a little right, way right there. All right, so we're just gonna run this. We're gonna start over. We're gonna see how far we can get. I don't think we're gonna get very far. The wind is just, let me back out some here actually. You guys can see the wind is just, it changes like every other time. And I know you guys can't see that really well. But those flags here, they're just constantly, it's going right to left now, and then it's gonna be left to right in another minute. We're gonna be chasing it, so to run this clean would basically be impossible right now. Okay, or maybe a hair high. That was pretty much spot on. I'm gonna start trying to shoot faster. It's right to left. Okay. Getting smaller. Ooh, right off the left. Barely got it. Oh. All around it. Yeah. Today is not the day to be shooting little teeny tiny targets. We're gonna go after it here. We're gonna see if the wind will calm down just a little bit so we can try and at least hit that 1/4 inch out there. I mean, it's ridiculous right now to be trying to hit what we're hitting. We are gonna shoot some more of the targets just to see how well they function or not. Like I said, we have the one that's purposely set up wrong. So I set it up probably the way you shouldn't, but I wanted to do that just to see if it's going to knock the target stand over, if it's gonna function well. So yeah, let's beat up on those a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, the wind will calm down for us. So this is the one that's set up wrong. Okay, seems to be working pretty good. Ooh, way off left. Okay. All right, let's not forget this little guy over here. Should be our other target. Single hanger. And yeah, that's working pretty good. As I mentioned before, Justin and Ruth, those guys are very well known in the NRL 22. And I know I'm going to get the question, you know, shooting target 7 versus DM targets versus Midwest precision shooting. And there's no wrong or right answer there. All three of those guys are really great people. I can't really recommend any of them highly enough. They all make really great target systems, and they're all going to be slightly different. So what's good is if you're wanting something particular, there's probably somebody out there out of those three that makes a really great target. Now, obviously that backing plate, we'll go back to that KYL, is kind of intended so that you can't cheat it basically. But I said I really enjoy it for, you know, if you're going out to the range and maybe you don't know the dope, it's some new ammo, it's a nice big plate that you can just, you know, take a shot at and see where you're at. So we'll aim at that impact. Right there. Right there. So yeah, right there we know what the wind is. Of course the wind's going to pick up. Oh, just off left. There we go. So we can get a wind call, we can get our elevation, and then we can go after these smaller targets. Ooh, just off left, more wind. There we go. This is really tough in this wind. It is changing all the time. Let's go back up here. Still printing a pretty good group. A little high on that one. So this animal's not doing great for 100, but pretty good. And overall, yeah, they're working really, really well. So I've owned these targets for, you know, all of a couple of days. I think I got them in Friday. I assembled most of them. Saturday, I finished assembling them. I shot the video yesterday. The scope cam footage wasn't great. Wasn't going to be a video that you guys wanted to watch. So now it's Sunday and I'm refilming this. So 3 days I've had these targets, and I can already tell you, you're going to be satisfied with these. There's a lot of great options. Go over to their website. They show you how to assemble everything, a lot of detailed, in-depth stuff. You know, all I'm going to say about it is that the targets obviously work really well. Let me get some, let's see. Oh, yeah, we can get some daylight bright. We can get some daylight bright stuff here. I'm going to zoom out. And, yeah, let's just rock a few of these. Low magnification, see if we can see. It's right to left here where I'm at. Really bad, but those are basically straight at us. Where's that little guy? Basically holding straight up right now. See how far that luck takes me. And I really need to clean this gun. You probably won't be able to tell on camera, but the velocity is kind of all over the place. And start to notice that when this gun has excessive rounds on it. And we're still got plenty of ammo. NDR 15 round mag coming in clutch for this. I'm gonna load up the rest of this lot I have right here. Probably a waste, probably should have ran this other lot, but we're just gonna shoot the parts of this target not meant to be shot. So sorry, Justin, probably not what you signed up for. You know, the hook I'm not super worried about. I'm not really worried about any of it, to be honest, but you know, let's shoot down here. This freaking wind call is gonna have to be perfect. Let's shoot at the legs. It's left to right now almost. Just off left. Just off left, they're so skinny. It's like hitting 1/4 inch targets. It's just kind of bounced off that one. There we go. Yeah, nothing. Obviously all that's protected, but let's get up in here. See those little deals there? Those are supports. Let's see if we can get on one. Just a little high. Yeah, there we go. We hit that guy. We're gonna beat up on these. Yep, that definitely hit it. That hit it. Making funny noises. Oh yeah. But absolutely doing nothing to it but chipping off paint. Everything on these targets that I felt was really, really solid. Like really well built. Nothing I would ever worry about 22. So if you're in the market, if you're looking for something like this, we're singing so bad, then you can look right through the scope right there. Midwest precision shooting, and I hate to do it to them. We had this other lot. It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off. Nothing against Justin or anything like that. He put his logo up there. It's gonna get shot. I mean, my kids shoot these. It's gonna happen. I should be the one to do it. But let's see, the wind is dead. I can't remember what we were at on dope for this one, but we're gonna try and put one right in the center of precision. I wanna say it's a little right to left. I'm gonna aim a little high. Oh, dang it, off left. Either way, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate Justin and Ruth over there at Midwest Precision Shooting for sending these out for me to test. Long-term review coming, and you guys are gonna get to see the process anyway, because I'm gonna be shooting these on camera for the foreseeable future, and we're gonna overhaul the range and change some things up and incorporate more of these targets and some of the other targets that we've been hanging on to and no room to put on the range. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one.